For the next half hour, we bring you excerpts from the 7th National Folk Festival held at the St James Theatre, Wellington. To start the programme, Aucklander Bill Taylor sings The Rocky Road to Dublin.
In the merry month of June, from my home I started, left the girls of two, nearly broken-hearted, saluted father dear. Kiss me, darling mother, drank a pint of beer, my tears and grief to smother, then up to reap the corn, leave where I was born, cut the stout blackthorn, to banish ghosts and goblins, a brand new pair of brogues, to rattle over the bog, frighten all the dogs on the rocky road to Dublin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, hunt the hare and turn it down the rocky road, went all the way to Dublin. What for Loudy Raw? Well, I'm all and got the pride of wristed limbs, so where he started by daylight, morning bright and early, took a drop of the beer, keep my heart from sinking, that's the paddy's cure. When he done for thinking the hare, the lassie smile, laughing all the while, at me curious style, would set your heart to bubble and ask me was I hired, and wages I required, till I was sick and tired of the rocky road to Dublin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, hunt the hare and turn it down the rocky road, went all the way to Dublin. Whack for Loudy Raw. Well, in Dublin next arrived, I thought it such a pity to be so soon deprived of view of that fair city. Then I took a stroll all among the quality bundle that was stole in a neat locality. Something crossed me mind as I looked behind, no bundle could I find. Upon my stick a wobble and I ran after the rogue, said me cut it broke, wasn't much in vogue on the rocky road to Dublin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, hunt the hare and turn it down the rocky road, went all the way to Dublin. Whack for Loudy Raw. Well, from there I got away, my spirits never fail, and landed on the quay. As the boat was sailing, captain at me roared, said that no room had he when I jumped aboard. A cabin bound for Paddy down among the pigs, did some hearty rigs, danced some hearty jigs, the water round me bubbling when up Holly hid. I wish myself was dead, or better still instead, on the rocky road to Dublin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, hunt the hare and turn it down the rocky road, went all the way to Dublin. Whack for Loudy Raw. Well, the boys of Liverpool, when I safely landed, called myself a fool. I could no longer stand it, blood began to boil, temper I was losing for all their and toil. They began abusing her arm, and so said I, shillelagh I'll apply. Galway boys were by, and so I was a-hobbling with a loud array, joined in the affray, quickly cleared the way on the rocky road to Dublin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, hunt the hare and turn it down the rocky road, went all the way to Dublin. Whack for Loudy Raw. Thank you. Frankie and Johnny were lovers, Lordy, oh how they could love, swore to be true to each other, just as true as the stars above. He was her man, till he done her wrong. Frankie, she was a good woman, everybody knows, laid out $100 just to buy her man some clothes. He was her man, till he done her wrong. Frankie and Johnny went walking, John in his brand new suit. Hey, everybody say, Frankie, though my loving man look cute, yeah, he's my man, wouldn't do me no wrong. Frankie went down to the barroom to get her a bucket of beer. Said to the fat bartender, has my loving man been here? He's my man. Says Becky's doing me wrong. I don't want to tell you no stories, Frankie. Don't want to tell you no lies. I saw a young man about an hour ago stepping out with Alice Blind. That's your man. Oh, man, he's doing you wrong. Frankie went over the transom. What do you think she did spy? She saw her man on the sofa making out with Alice Blind. Was a man obviously doing her wrong. Frankie pulled back her kimono, pulled out a little 44. Rooty-toot-toot, 3 times she did shoot right through that hardwood door. She shot her man, 'cause he done her wrong. Yes, roll me over easy, roll me over slow, roll me on my left side, 'cause my right side hurt me so. I was her man till I done her wrong. Bring out your rubber-tired carriage, bring out your rubber-tired hands. They're taking John to the graveyard, ain't gonna bring him back. He was her man, but he done her wrong. This story don't have no moral, this story don't have no end. This story only goes to show what women will do to men. They'll shoot their man if he does them wrong. Thank you very much.
And following Bill Taylor, Hamilton's Mitch Park retold the tale of Frankie and Johnny. Sunday's Problem, a group who hail from Dunedin, are next on stage. They sing the Tim Harden folk-styled composition, The Lady Came from Baltimore. And then Phil Garland gives us 2 numbers, Peggy and the Soldier, and High Germany.
it's of an old soldier who's come from the sea, with his musket over his shoulder, and it's on pretty Peggy's cast his eye, and she got her eye on the soldier. All me gold and me silver shall be thine, give you all me gold and me plunder, if you'll leave your land, leave your husband dear, and sail o'er the sea with the soldier. Now her husband, he mounted his high horseback, expecting for to meet her from the water, but when he got there it was late in the day, for she'd fled o'er the sea with the soldier. Now they hadn't been a-sailing a week or more, when the lover he turned to anger. Well, he beat her and he kicked her and he called her a horse. Says, go back to your John in the morning. Now as Peggy walked up, oh, as Peggy walked down, people asked her where she was going. She made not an answer, she couldn't tell where, for she'd been o'er the sea with the soldier. Now when Peggy got home, it was late in the day. She was ashamed to be seen. It was under the window she listened a while as her husband was nursing the baby. Oh, rock-a-bye, little one, don't you cry. Your mother's gone and left you in sorrow. And if she comes back, well, she can't stay here. She can go back to sea with the soldier. Well, let's open the door, love, and let me in. I'll never prove false any longer. Get away from my doorway and leave me alone. You can go find a home with the soldier. Now her husband, he mounted his high horseback and rode till he come to the water. He abused the wind and the water's caress, and Peggy o'er the sea with the soldier. He abused the man that builded the boat, abused the captain that sailed her. He abused the wind and the water's caress, and Peggy o'er the sea with the soldier. Up a song from another English song, as a matter of fact, probably from around the first half of the 18th century. And at that time there were quite a number of songs and ballads circulating throughout England, usually concerning the leaving behind of young maidens by young fellows going off to fight overseas. For some strange reason they usually seem to leave these ladies with a problem that seemed to get larger as the months went by. However, the situation in this particular case is a little different. The guy is genuinely in love with the bird and he wants to take her with him to the war, but she can't go for obvious reasons. It's also one of the early anti-war songs, as a matter of fact. It's a thing called High Germany. Dear, oh Polly, the war has just begun, and we must march away at the beating of a drum. Go dress yourself all in your best and come along with me, and I'll take you to the cruel wars in High Germany. Oh, Willie, dearest Willie, you mind what I decide. My feet, they are so tender, I cannot march away. And besides, my dearest William, though I'm in love with thee, I am not fit for the cruel wars in High Germany. I'll buy my love a pony, and on it she shall ride. And all of my delights shall be in riding by her side. We'll stop at every alehouse and we'll drink when we are dry. We'll be true to one another and be married by and by. And it's when we get to Plymouth town, it's a bed for you I'll have. And on it I'll place roses, and the roses shall be red. And when the baby's born and smiling on your knee, just remember, sweetest William, in a High Germany. Oh, cursed be the cruel wars that ever they should rise. For out to merry England, taught many a lad likewise. They took me husband from me, likewise my brothers three, and they sent them to the cruel wars in high Germany.
From a Christchurch soloist to a Wellington quartet, the Kilderkin, who also contribute 2 songs to the programme.
This song is called You Jacobites by Name. It's a song that dates back to the days when King James and his men, the Jacobites, were trying to pinch Ireland. And it's a sort of a warning song from the Irish to the Jacobites, the soldiers, sort of. What is right and what is wrong by the law, by the law? What is right and what is wrong by the law? What is right and what is wrong by short or by long? How weak and how more strong for to draw, for to draw. How weak and how more strong for to draw. Ye Jacobites by name, lend an ear, lend an ear. Ye Jacobites by name, lend an ear. Ye Jacobites by name, your faults I will proclaim. Your doctrines I must claim. You shall hear, you shall hear. Your doctrines I must claim. You shall hear. What makes heroic strife fame to pass, fame to pass? What makes heroic strife fame to pass? What makes heroic strife to quest the assassin's knife, or haunt the parent's life with bloody war, bloody war, or haunt the parent's life with bloody war? Ye Jacobites by name, lend an ear, lend an ear. Ye Jacobites by name, lend an ear. Ye Jacobites by name, your faults I will proclaim. Your doctrines I must claim. You shall hear, you shall hear. Your doctrines I must claim. You shall hear. Alone in the state, and let your schemes alone adore the rising sun, and leave a man undone to his fate, to his fate, and leave a man undone to his fate. Ye Jacobites by name, lend an ear, lend an ear. Ye Jacobites by name, lend an ear. Ye Jacobites by name, your faults I will proclaim. Your doctrines I must claim. You shall hear, you shall hear. Your doctrines I must claim. You shall hear.
The last one we introduced tonight is another unaccompanied one. It's a very old, sort of almost courting ballad and courting story. This version was collected in Somerset by Ralph Vaughan Williams, called Searching for Lambs. You know, I believe we started on a D, eh? A D.
As I walked out one May morning betimes,
true love's breast than any other way. For I am thine and thou art mine, no man shall uncomfort thee. We'll join our hands in wedded bands, and a married we will be.
From Kilderkin to John Sutherland.
I can't tell you very much about this next song. It's just called The Snows.
Faster when the frosts are settling in, and when a woman tells me that my face she'll soon forget, before we part away to come, she's fain to follow it yet. For the snows they melt the soonest when the winds begin to sing, and the swallow flies without a thought as long as it is spring. But when spring goes and winter blows, my loving, you are fain for all your fight to follow me across stormy main. For the snows they melt the soonest when the winds begin to sing, and the bee that flew when summer shone and winter cannot sting. And I've seen a woman's anger melt between the night and morn, so it's surely not a harder thing to melt a woman's scorn. But don't you bid me farewell, no farewell I'll receive, for you shall lie with me, my lass, and kiss and take your leave. But I'll wait here till the woodcock calls and the martin takes the wing, for the snows they melt the soonest when the wind begins to sing.
And to conclude, Graham Wilson and the Stoney Creek Ramblers from Palmerston North with their version of the Johnny Cash tune, Folsom Prison Blues.
I hear that train a-comin', it's rolling round the bend, and I ain't seen sunshine since I don't know when, but I'm stuck in Folsom Prison, time keeps dragging on, and that train keeps moving down to San Antone. When I was just a baby,
You've been listening to excerpts from the final concert of the 7th National Folk Festival held in Wellington on the 6th of June.